We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Akron Rubberducks and the Harrisburg Senators. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Scott Lombardo will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So striding in, Gabriel. Cabrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way, and we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2, here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kent Belanger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Medrano moving to his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Nino Peasy.
So stepping in, Nino Peasy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Taylor fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Sam Graham gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last three starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Now to the plate,
Harrisburg,
Castellano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Castellano.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Chris Sanchez. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game one of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Castellano on third. Sanchez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gabriel Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Castellano, the runner at third. Sanchez on second. Zavala at first. One gone. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
In now, Sean Langley, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And that one just missed outside.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. 3 runs already home here. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Rios.
Standing in now, Vincent Rios, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Langley at second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Still 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Senators lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Antoine Gagnon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Booker Harris. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Fouled off. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Grounded to third. Medrano is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7th. Left
Digging
fielder,
in, Julio Carbajal, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Castellano. He singles his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
Number 24.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Riding in once again, Thomas Bright. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Harrisburg is out in front, 4-0. Stepping in, Salvatore Guerrero comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Bobby.
Into the box
Thatcher.
now, Bobby Thatcher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Sanchez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Center fielder
Well,
number
we've
8.
mentioned the conditions
Gabriel.
aren't ideal with the rain
Cabrera.
coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Senators lead it 4-0. Ready for another chance? Mariano Zavala. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Mariano Zavala.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. It's taken for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Cabrera on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aiden Medrano, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Guerrero right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. Harrisburg is out in front, 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kent Belanger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Belanger.
First pitch on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Easy.
Digging in to try it again, Nino Keezy. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Antoine Gagnon. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tap down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Senators lead it 4-0. Now at the plate,
Leading off the fourth
Langley.
inning, catcher Sean Langley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Henry Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip, and then
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Booker Harris comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Harris is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Hit hard up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Herschel Roberts.
Into the box, Herschel Roberts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into it.
On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Salvatore Guerrero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Guerrero is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled away. Harris at third with 2 away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hank Castellano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball four. Ready once again, Thomas Bright.
Number 3, Thomas Bright.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Mariano Zavala. Hit hard but foul. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Gabriel Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Gabriel Gonzalez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. To first. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 5 innings complete. Harrisburg is out in front, 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Thatcher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Popped him up. Medrano waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 8, Gabriel Cabrera.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gabriel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kent Belanger.
Riding in once again, Kent Belanger. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's his first base hit in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again,
Heasy.
Nino Heasy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Senators lead it 4-0. Ready for another chance? Aiden Medrano. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Woody Berlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Softly hit out to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 35.
Digging in once again, Sean Langley.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And who gets greeted with back-to-back base hits?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, They're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Dribbled down the third baseline. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Medrano at third. Langley over at second. Taylor at first with no outs. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Castellano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Langley on third. Taylor on second. Rios on at first with nobody out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. High pop-up. Easy has a play. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Thomas Bright.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Taylor, the runner at third. Rios at second. Castellano is over at first with 1 away.
One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Mariano Zavala, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Luis Morales gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Rios at third. Castellano over at second. Zavala at first. 2 out in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Carbajal has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 7th inning coming up. Harrisburg is out in front, 7-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Gagnon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting, catcher, Booker Harris.
Digging in and looking for more, Booker Harris. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
It's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Robert.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Full count now, 3-2. Julio Carbajal would be next. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. This one pretty well in the bag. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Senators lead it 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aiden Medrano. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Stepping in, Sean Langley. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The 0-2 delivery. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Henry Taylor.
The shortstop, Henry Taylor.
He's set and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Medrano leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Settling in now, Vincent Rios.
Vincent Rios.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Julio Carbajal. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Sanchez moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Salvatore Guerrero is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kent.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kent Belanger, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Nino Peasy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line drive to center field, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The run scores from second. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Armando Gonzalez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Antoine Gagnon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level, usually
Harris.
Stepping in now, Booker. 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sanchez sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Harrisburg is out in front, 7-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Hank Castellano. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in now, Chris Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Center fielder, number 3, Thomas Wright.
Into the box now, Thomas Wright. First offering on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Herschel Roberts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Herschel Roberts.
First delivery to him on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Rios comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Julio Carbajal.
Stepping into the box, Julio Carbajal. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He pulls this one into right. Castellano is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Salvatore Guerrero.
Digging in the switch hitter, Salvatore Guerrero. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Sanchez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Senators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Lombardo takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rubberducks, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.